is a kind church. When are you going to be kind to one another? A kind man does not gossip. A kind man does not bite. A kind man is not destructive. A kind man always have the mission of making others happy and joyful. There's a virtue that God has placed on us. In Acts of Apostles chapter 16, 30 to 31. When Paul and Silas were taken out of prison, the prisoners came to Paul and Silas and knelt down and said, "Sir, what must I do to be like you?" There are people who want to be like you. You can come to church with 20 loaves of bread, provisions. I said, "Daddy, I know you know the church better than me. Look for people who are hungry, give it to them." You are sowing a generational seed. You are telling God, my children will never beg for bread. There was a year we are about to close our convention. Hear me. We are praying. And the Lord said to me, "Son, you are going to buy 6 motorcycles as we are traveling home. Give it to 6 pastors." I'm closing with this. Call any pastor in Overcomers. Those of you that knows Overcomers, they will tell you. I called one of my officials and said, "Please, sir, I want to give out a gift on the day we'll be closing convention. Look for pastors who are in interior places, who finds it difficult to come to town. I don't have money now to buy them cars. And there are some, even if you buy them cars, they can't maintain it because of the level of their church. But the Lord has laid it in my heart to buy 6 bikes and dash them." I said, "No brotherhood on this one. Don't be sentimental. Don't favor anybody." The guy went and wrote 6 names. I entered Imo State. I went to where they sell bike. I bought mint 6, not Belgium. Ask any pastor in Overcomers. So when you see somebody gives me a car gift, it's a seed I sowed far back. The 6 machines were small, but look at the testimony. Out of the 6 pastors, one of them was on dry fasting. That God, that he finds it difficult to leave his location to worry. Give me a bike. The guy was on dry fasting and came to convention and didn't know what has happened. So when I called Archbishop and said, "I have a gift for 6 pastors," he said, "What is that gift?" I said, "Those machines there." He said, "Bring them inside the church." And they went and carried the whole machine inside the church. And we are calling pastors' name one after the other. And the one that was on dry fasting, when his name was not called, nobody knew he was fasting. Only him and his wife. So when the first name was called, he was asking God, "Does it mean he didn't hear me?" The second name called, that one came out. Third one called, that one came out. Fourth one called, that one came out. Fifth one happened to be his name. This man fly 3 lines, ran from there, somersaulted on the altar, and fell down and was crying. And God said to me, "Have you seen why I asked you to do it?" Right there with my wife, I started shedding tears. I said, "God, you gave me the privilege to dash what somebody is crying for. 6 machines." When I was leaving, Archbishop called me and said, "Pentecost, I'll come." This pastor, what's the name of that pastor? Sonny Wanlozie, he has served. I'm online. They're hearing this. They're streaming. I'm not lying. He said, "Sonny Wanlozie has served in this church very well. Yes, you have given him a bike. Can you give him a car?" I said, "I will do that." I left. I entered into prayer. The next December, Nobody knew that he would be among those that would be ordained as a reverend. I came in with Volvo car. After his ordination, I approached him and gave him a car key. When he looked at it and said, Reverend Pentecostal, what is this? Said the Lord said last year, sorry for delaying it, but I believe this is the right time. This is your gift of ordination as a reverend. He left, we went out, he saw the brown new Volvo. He cried. I said, I came with bike, I am going with car. People that came to you, what did they go with? Bow down your heads and let us pray. Bow down your head and pray. Say to God, give me the heart of kindness. I don't want to backbite anybody. I want a situation where if anything happened to me, people will be praying for me without me asking for it. Whatever you give to anybody is not a waste. Because God who gave it to you never saw it as a waste.